Morning. I thought I'd start with something different this morning for you because I've got our last messages over the last few months and I've typed them all out so that energetically I can use that information. I'm going to start with finding out supplements and the regime internally and externally. So, and then see from there whether that information takes me in a different direction. So I thought that might, somehow just change the dynamic and give me more information or something. So I've also printed out data and ideas on the lichen and candida and skin infections and all that sort of thing. So I've printed a few things out that I'll have lots and lots of other perspectives to work from. So that's sort of where I'm going to start this morning. Sort of see if we get something different or something. Anyway, we'll just see. So, as I know you've been taking weekends off with your supplements and that sort of thing, and anyway, I'll just sort of see. Just have a look. So rather than going with a list of the usual supplements, I'm going to start from scratch. Okay, so this first page is to do with neurological stuff. So GABA is about anxiety, Resilian is about anxiety, Brahmitone is around the brain feeling exhausted and tired, and NeuroPro is about a lack of mitochondrial energy within the cells. Okay, so this is a page of allergies and stuff. So sort of thinking the eczema dermatitis sort of thing will be interesting to see. Okay, so there's a product called DermaSoothe. That's a naturopathic external cream for eczema dermatitis psoriasis. Good old G-Tox for gut and kidney detoxing. Lipoic acid, zeolite. So lipoic acid can help to pull out heavy metals. Zeolite, of course, pulls out heavy metals. G-Tox pulls heavy metals out of the gut as well. Vitamin A is for skin tissue, epithelial tissue, endothelial tissue repair. Particularly eyes, lungs, but definitely mucous membranes around the body. Andro-NK. NK is natural killers, so that's an andrographis formula with zinc and other things in that helps to boost immunity. Metazinc C. Page of fertility stuff, but the one showing up there is vitamin C. GynoClear. GynoClear is for the things like fibroids, cysts, that type of thing. Wild yam, same again, it's for blood supply to wild yam complex. It's the blood supply to the reproductive organs to improve blood supply, nerve supply, lymphatic detox. Okay. HPA. HPA is the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, so it's a combination of B vitamins that are just really for the nervous system to help us cope with life and stress and stuff. Oh yeah, so the omegas, omega EFA, DHA, EPA. Okay. Allergies and allergenics. The fact that they're both showing up sort of might indicate something like the eczema, dermatitis, that sort of thing. And, you know, it can be like, because it's been going on for years, it could just be that long-term irritation. So basically when they're going on, it's that excess T helper 2 cells in the immune system. So releasing way too many eosinophils. They can release acids locally that can make the whole area itch and feel uncomfortable. Okay, that's book 1. Okay, so this is a liver page. Sulforaphane, Brock shots. Doesn't mean the genes are still needing work, but it certainly just helps to switch on those detox pathways. Bactrex. So Bactrex is of course anti-candida, fungus, SIBO, SIFO. Okay, so this is another page, but GynoClear is showing up again. Okay. So they're the priority supplements at the moment. So now let's check. Priority combinations. Okay. So what's the first priority for this body? We want healing, we want comfort, we want to feel comfortable, we want to have nice healthy tissue, we want to have a great libido, and to feel normal, happy, healthy, loved. Okay. Daily, second day. Allergenics, first priority. Every second day. Is there an alternate day that we need to swap? Okay. So, yeah, so this little combo, allergies and allergenics, I can't remember whether these have ever tested up for us before, which is sort of interesting. I hope it's not morphing, or maybe it's shifting back from a disease state into just the skin state. I'm not sure. You can imagine, like, when you're dealing with the actual disease itself, it's not so much about the repair and maintenance of the tissue, it's about getting rid of the infection. Whereas allergies and allergenics, the sort of combination of them, and your body wants to alternate daily. It's not going to hurt you if you only do one of them, that's fine too. But, you know, basically there's a powder and there's a tablet, and it's 2 scoops of the powder one day and 4 tablets the next day. But basically that tells me that your body's in that excess T helper 2 cells, so we've got to get it balanced again. It really is about getting it's about boosting the T helper 1 cells, which are the T helper cells that give us the long-term immune modulation around something. But it does let me know that there's like an allergic component at this point going on, which is interesting. So both the lichen and the eczema dermatitis, all of those are the excess T helper 2 cell. We need to boost those little T helper 1, which we've done a million ways, but this is just another way. So as you run out of things, you know, this is sort of the order of the priorities. Okay, so still aiming for around 4 Brock shots per week. Yeah, right. The backtrack 6 a day, but alternating daily with the Brock shots. So that's sort of interesting, because it will help with any of the underlying, you know, because that breaks down the biofilm as well, helps to break down that hardened mucoid plaque. Yeah, right. And then 60,000 units of vitamin A a day. The Dermasoothe externally. They're the priorities at the moment. So that sort of lets me know that it's quite like that does feel very, very allergy based to me, and which is just interesting. So, well, immune dysfunction, I should say, rather than allergy, because it's sort of like there's a dysfunction within those T helper 1, 2, 3, 17 cells that isn't able to get balanced at the moment without. So it's just like, and then the T helper 2 drives the release of basophils and eosinophils, and that just keeps the area itchy and inflamed and red and raw. So we need to calm that down. Oh, now, okay. Just going to grab a glass of water. Back in 2 seconds.